guys, what is up? It's your girl Che, and I am back at it for another YouTube video for you. Only today isn't Saturday. No controversy, no getting ourselves in a mess. I was wondering what to do for this look because, like, I always try to do different colors. I do red, purple, yellow, like blue. I have that frozen blue look. And I don't know why, but I've had 3 people reach out to me for a green look. Literally 3. And I would put the messages up, but I want to put them up, but how do you guys do that thing, like, where you scratch out the name? Because I don't want to, like, put their name in the message, you know, just in case there's anything else in the message that shouldn't be read publicly. But, so I actually went out, like, I posted my video on Instagram, and I got an entire bag of goodies. It's in a Sephora bag, but it's really Walmart stuff. And I told y'all the one thing I wanted to get the most was this e.l.f. Cooling Mint Primer. It's already opened. I just put it back in the box to feel like bougie. But I used it yesterday. And as a key sign that I used it today, that's upside down. That's telling you something. It looks just like this. And right on the front, it says e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. So far, 10 out of 10. And let me just show you. I thought this was going to be a white cream that came out. Nay, 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 nay. It is a green gel, like sticky gel. Literally, like, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like a sticky gel. It feels like hair gel. Like, you know what I mean? But giving my face that sleek. And then once you give it a good, like, 2 to 3 minutes, that's when it calms down. But your face doesn't lose the tackiness. And I love that. This might be my new favorite summer primer. So this is definitely going to be stored over here in my favorite section. Now, a couple other things from e.l.f. that I said I was going to pick up. I grabbed new lashes, which I always do the L'Oreal Demi Wispies for this look. I am going to be doing an all green look. e.l.f. was all out of their mini palettes, the green palettes. So I went even cheaper. I went to Profusion, which I love their huge palettes. The one from them with all the neon colors was kind of a dud for me. But I did swatch these ones. This is called the Emerald palette. $5. $5, okay? And this is what it looks like. And you get a bunch of different reflected colors. You get plenty of matte shades. And then the rest, I'm not going to touch any of the golds. I don't think I'm going to stick with the greens since I'm doing like a greenish, bluish look. So I grabbed that to go along with it. I went in the hard candy section, and it's called Liquid Money. And it's a green eyeliner, but if you look at the box up close, it's green and glittery. So I'm actually really excited. There's what the side looks like. To try this liner. I might even just use it on the bottom. Who knows with me. And then I really was excited to try this. This is the e.l.f. You know, like the MAC, what's it called? Soft ochre and like all those, like, you know, eyelid primers. I bought that to try on my eyelid to see if it works to hold down any of my makeup. Everything else in here, the one last thing I got from them, I needed a new dual-ended stick. That's what I just used to do my eyebrows today. I used the angled side, which I might as well just get rid of this, but I did want you guys to know that I did go out and I repurchased all of these. You know, like, e.l.f. is just one of those brands, you know, that is terrible to get off, but it's good. So it has the spoolie on one side and the angled brush on the other side. Like I said, I just used that right now to do both my brows. and I used the Kokie eyebrow pomade. And then, of course, I topped off all my primer with this Makeup Revolution caffeine spray. And then from e.l.f., again, to go along with the green mint collection, you shake this, has like a ball in it. And this is the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist up to 16 hours from e.l.f. Looks just like this. Has like a silver ball in it. You can hear it. And that's what shakes it. And let me tell you, usually when I use e.l.f., I'm like look like I just got hosed down, okay? This is microfine. Like, it... Say no more. You saw the spray. All right. So, I just sprayed my mirror. I gotta clean my mirror. So, we are going to get into this look. All I'm gonna do right now is powder my whole face down. Gotta powder it. And then I'll be back and we will create this green eye look all together. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you the powder effect before I went and I put on a longer shirt, because right now it's like 55 degrees outside. So you can get away with like a long sleeve shirt or a t-shirt, but I'm just using any translucent powder that you have. I tap both of my under eyes just to make sure there are no lines underneath there. And then I go up first and then back. Up and then back. And I just do those light swirly motions and pat. And then same thing on the other side. I go up first and then back, up first and then back. Just like that. And then I will do the same exact thing on my eyelids. I'm trying to keep it just like up here, like from here up to my brow, because I want to put that base on my eyelid from e.l.f. To see if it helps at all with the new green Profusion eyeshadow powder I bought myself. So I'm going to finish powdering my entire face. And once that's done, we'll be back to do some bronzer, a little bit of highlighter, and get this green look going, girl. I'm feeling like ballsy today. So this green, we're going to be slaying green. That's all I can say. Just wait till the end. Now, before I go and put on any bronzer, I just started on this side with a very, very light powder. This is the one everyone's raving over, that L'Oreal Infallible. I had to go to about 5 different stores to find this. And yes, it is a full coverage but powder foundation. So like if I were to put it on a spot on a tattoo, it's a full coverage foundation. But I don't know how to use powder foundations like that. So I take it, because the most it's going to do is add any extra color, and I put it over here. I put it up over here to make like that blush color, not blush, but contour, bronzer shade. It just warms up the face so gently, but it looks so natural because I don't have a color that's too dark. I'm actually thinking about going out and buying one of these shades that would be the perfect contour shade, because it really is. It's amazing at warming up the skin. Like, it's absolutely amazing. And you don't have to worry about it taking off any other makeup or anything like that. It's just a super cute, compact size, amazing, amazing palette. And yes, I know it's meant to be like foundation. But if you take a light enough powder, literally I just bronzed up my whole face in front of you guys. And then I take it on both sides of the nose to get that light bronzer started, and up to the brow, just because I always connect my my brow bronzer to my eyebrow. Now I'm going to use a palette that is a little bit darker. I'm going to go into my, this was from Dollar General, $5, Believe Beauty. I'm going to take this one right now do everything that I just did, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am all powdered down, contoured. The only thing I need to think of is a highlight. And since I will be using this green palette, I'm trying to think of whether I should stay like with a golden highlight or more of a silver highlight. But I think with these greenish blues, see how it has that shimmer in there and this yellow? I'm thinking I should stick with like a champagne color. So I'm gonna go find a champagne toned highlight, and I'm gonna put it on my cheekbones. I always make that square in the middle of my forehead, down the center of my nose, stop right about there, put it right on the tip. I'll do my Cupid's bow and then my cheek. And then I'll probably throw on my sweater now that we're done with all the powdering, and I won't get it all over my black sweater. And then I will be right back and we will get into this eye look. Alright, so I found one, y'all, and I put my black shirt on. I got a little bit of powder on it, but whatever. A makeup wipe will take it off. So I looked through all of my highlighters, and I think I'm gonna stick with, even though I've used this one a lot, I love it. I can't get enough of it. Like what? What am I saying? I need an editor. I need a video editor. Can't get enough of it. Oh gosh, I can't get enough of this. This is the Revlon Skin Lights, and mine, like I said before, is 201 Daybreak. I mean, just look at this in these lights that, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I'm going to take the eyeliner, eyebrow, well, I was wrong again. I was going to take the highlighter brush that I have that I actually lost. I lost the tip to it. So I loved it so much that I kept it. And I use it. It's my little nub. It's my little nub. And it makes it shorter. So boop, it can go in my pocket if I wanted it to. Put some highlighter on there, put it in the pocket, run to the bathroom, whoop, whoop. No, that's just my natural glow. What are you talking about? Okay, so I'm gonna run this around in this highlighter. I always like to get it on both sides so that way, let's see. Oh wow, oh okay, yeah, she did it. She did it. This highlighter did it. And then I flip sides. Oh, wow. Okay. And you know what I did after I sprayed my powder? I took my Revolution caffeine spray, sprayed it all on my face, and then I took an envelope and I just went like this to dry my face for about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. And then that's when I start to get involved with the highlighter. And when I said I take it down my nose, I go like this, stop right about there, add it on the end, get it on the Cupid's bow, just like that, on the chin. And then what I meant by when I do, damn, this is the reason I love it, because it's one of those wet highlighters. This does not look like freaking powder up close, no matter what. Like, you can just keep blending it and blending it and blending it, and it is just, it's beautiful to say the least. And what I was going to say is when I make that square shape on my forehead, I kind of just like go up a little bit, and bring it straight across. Because this is where the light naturally hits my forehead. Right now, to you, with all these LED lights shining on me, it's gonna look a little crazy, you know, see that square? But if I'm just like, I'm trying to like block an LED light, you know, like, it's strong. It's a strong highlight, but that's what I love about it, you know? And it doesn't seem to fade over time. Like, this is one of those ones that will stay on you. So then I take that caffeine spray one more time, just real quick. And this is when I want to use that Maybelline Glass Spray. This is the only time I will use this spray because I do think it gets a little too dewy looking for me. Whereas I like to I can't speak English. Whereas I would like to look a little bit on the more mattifying side. But that's all I do with that. That's all I need of that, by the way. But if you have dry skin, Maybelline Glass Spray is where it's at. It's where it's at. Okay, so that one, we've got the Makeup Revolution not fitting in there. Duh, none of my makeup fits. And then this one is a finishing spray. So I still have another e.l.f. mint product to use. But now it's time to get it on. This is the best part of the look. So I'm gonna pull you guys in a little. Did that break? I hope not. A little bit closer, just so you guys, I have a dot on my phone. Sorry, not trying to mess you guys up. Okay, focus. Thank you. Okay, so I think what I was going to do is russet right here is a matte shade, but so is the green. So if I want this to be a real green and then drop into the darker colors, this one right here, it's called Meadow, and right above it is Fern. So if I use this and even go into this is called Juniper. So Fern, Juniper, and Meadow, and then I use something like this on my crease with like this on my inner corner, I think it would look beautiful. So I'm going totally green. I'm going all out green. I'm not going to use any of the brown at all. So we'll see what type of alien we look like when we're done. So I'm going to go find a brush, and then I'm going to dip into Fern as my first shade. Okay guys, so I grabbed the shade Fern, this green that you see right here on my eyes. And I'm really shocked. Not only am I having a really good skin day, but this shade Fern, trust me when I tell you it has a lot of kickback. But for a $5 palette, I mean, man, you just tap in there, swirl it a little bit. And what I mean by kickback, look at that. Look at all that powder. So I just blow it. And then I tap the top of my lid like this, like I show you in all my videos, so I don't lose too much on the brush. And I am just going to keep building this shade Fern up because I want it to be a little bit deeper than what I had it. And if you guys all know me, I tend to drag my shadows towards the outer portion of my eye, and then, you know, I just kind of wipe up whatever's left. I'm not looking to do like that strict of a triangle with this, so that part doesn't really bother me. But I am liking Fern as the base, so I'm gonna duplicate this and do it on my other eye with that top lime green shade called Fern. All right guys, these greens are looking really good. Well, I only used one color, Fern, but we're only going to use 3 colors and this look is going to be complete. I did them all in my hand. This was Fern, and then I went into Meadow, which is right here, and then once these 2 mattes were on, I decided this shimmer would look better on the lid than this one. So that is Monumental. So I'm going to be taking the shade Meadow, which is the second matte right here, and digging that down but a little bit lower than this shade to define that crease. And then when we come back, we're going to put Monumental, this shimmer shade, all over our lid. And then we can do our lashes, glue, and then some gloss, and then the look will be all done. All right, guys, so I got both those colors on there, which was Fern and Meadow. I really love this Meadow color right here. That's such a beautiful shade. I love that. And they mix together perfectly for a $5 palette. $5. I just don't get how Profusion can do it. My bigger palettes of Profusion, just wait, because I might pull one out and put a topper on top of this just so you guys can see. But for right now, I always use my finger. Whenever I'm about to put a glitter down or a shimmer out of any palette, whether it's this one, that one, even if it's gold or a light green, which light green would look pretty cool too. But I want to go for the dark one right here. And this one is definitely greenish blue. Actually, I already swatched them. So it's that one right there at the very top, which I think will look pretty dope. And we can always go in later and, like, you know, pop an inner corner highlight of just beaming white, you know, and make it look really cool. So what I do is I take my ring finger on my right hand when I do my right eye, and then switch it when I do my left eye. If there's any, like, too much crumbles on it or whatever, you know, I just try to wipe them off. But that's what it looks like on my fingertip. And hopefully, might have to move you guys a little bit further back so you can see this. Okay, so I'm just going to do what I would normally do. And stick this on my eyeball. Stick it on there. Stick it on the damn eyeball. That's what I would do. Okay. Now, I feel like it looks beautiful, but I feel like I'm going down too low with this. Like, I need to lower this camera, so give me a minute. Okay, so this green couldn't have worked out any better for me. The transition from fern into meadow, this deep green down here, is perfect. And you can still see the lime green at the top. Didn't take it up too high, but meadow is that darker. I need to get schooled on the Webster Dictionary. I really do. But, I almost said Harper. Meadow is right here. So all I did, guys, I ran, this is the Morphe M433. I took this first and did it. And then I'm like, I need something with like a little more like clarity in the crease. I'm telling you, the Luxe 231 crease brush. I can't talk today. The Luxe 231 crease brush. That's what's helping me out today. So I'm going to dig my brush into Meadow. This is the Morphe one though. The Morphe M433. And I kind of just tap it along the top of this eye. And, you know, I bring it down on the outside. Nothing, I put nothing in the center of my lid though. Absolutely nothing is in the center. As you can tell over here, I kind of built like that deep green and left the center blank for when we put our shimmer shade on. So I'm going to just go back and forth and keep building Meadow up the dark green on the bottom in between the two shimmers, and then I'll be back when it's ready for shimmer time. All right, guys, so I got both those colors on there, which was Fern and Meadow. I really love this Meadow color right here. That's such a beautiful shade. I love that. And they mix together perfectly for a $5 palette. $5. I just don't get how Profusion can do it. My bigger palettes of Profusion, just wait, because I might pull one out and put a topper on top of this just so you guys can see. But for right now, I always use my finger. Whenever I'm about to put a glitter down or a shimmer out of any palette, whether it's this one, that one, even if it's gold or a light green, which light green would look pretty cool too. But I want to go for the dark one right here. And this one is definitely greenish blue. Actually, I already swatched them. So it's that one right there at the very top, which I think will look pretty dope. And we can always go in later and, like, you know, pop an inner corner highlight of just beaming white, you know, and make it look really cool. So what I do is I take my ring finger on my right hand when I do my right eye, and then switch it when I do my left eye. If there's any like too much crumbles on it or whatever, you know, I just try to wipe them off. But that's what it looks like on my fingertip. And hopefully, might have to move you guys a little bit further back so you can see this. Okay, so I'm just going to do what I would normally do. And stick this on my eyeball. Stick it on there. Stick it on the damn eyeball. That's what I would do. Okay. Now, I feel like it looks beautiful, but I feel like I'm going down too low with this. Like, I need to lower this camera, so give me a minute. Fixing the world, but hey, when there's a will, there's a way. So, I just started to build that on this eye. I am going to take a little bit more, because I like my eyes to be pretty dramatic. And that way, I figured when I lean in, you can see everything I'm doing. So, this mirror though, ever since I sprayed that spray across it, I have like spots everywhere all over the mirror, making me question, is that spot on my eye? I could have sworn I got that spot off, and then I move and I look into like a little tiny mirror that I have, and I'm like, I did get it off. It is gone, Chaley. It's just your mirror. So, this is such a beautiful shade. Wow. I love that. I love that. Absolutely. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm actually going to see if I take this on a tiny Luxe crease brush and I put some of this in my actual crease. It might be a little bit better as a transition than just going in with, actually it's pretty much the same color. I think I just needed a little bit more. Yeah, just like that. And I think that that looks dope, really. I love anything green on the eyes. I mean, anytime someone is that bold to do a green eye look, I'm like, even in Wawa, waiting in line, I'm like, damn, I like your eyeshadow. You know, like, I talk to strangers. Yeah, kids don't talk to them, but I'm an adult, so I can talk to them. Okay, so then I'm going to take my left ring finger, and oh my gosh, they have a shade in here called Harley Quinn. That's cute. Maybe I'll use that as my inner corner since it is a pretty bright pop. But I'm going to go with my left ring finger in the shade Monumental. Once again, these palettes, $5, Walmart. And I am going to lay this one down on my eye. Just going in back and forth motions. Back and forth motions. You know how that goes. You know how that works. And then once I give it like a minute or two, I do a little bit of softer motions. I am going to be adding a little bit more to that eye. But in the meantime, I'm going to grab that shade Meadow on my brush. And I am going to, make my crease a little bit darker. Because this really is the same exact color as what the glitter is, only a totally matte shade. And I think that that looks great. I just want to make sure it's, all the way on the inner corner, all the way to the outer, and I can get my point right there and just fix that outer corner so that way it all goes good together. Same on this side. Yeah, I already did it on that side. All right. And then I am going to go out with like a bigger, fluffier brush. This is what I used at the very beginning. And I'm going to just tap into the shade Fern and like really tap. And I'm just going to go across that light green shade that we used at the very top. And kind of just expand it a little bit, but not too much. But just so that people can tell that there's a lighter green at the top. Ah, I dipped into the wrong one. Oopsies. Okay. So, yeah, take that right above that Fern, Radioactive. Now I'm getting all these names mixed up. I think this is Fern. But if I'm wrong, don't hate me for it. Okay. And now I'm just going to use my finger because that one went a little bit higher than the other. Ah! No, not that finger. Chaley, what the hell you thinking, bro? Now I'm going to have to use like a concealer brush and get that off of there. Because that, what was that? Okay. Because that does not go there, my friend. That is where we are going to be putting our brow bone highlight. not green. Actually, that's actually okay if I can even it out on this side. The mistakes of doing eyeshadow. The mistakes. What people go through. Okay, now I'm going to do one more layer of Monumental. That's this glimmer shimmer shade. And then I am going to work, and I'm going to come back once my inner corner basically is highlighted, my upper lid is highlighted, and then we'll be back to glue on the lashes and complete the look. And in case any of you are wondering, for brow bone highlight, I did put it up on this side, same palette. I went into the shade Gilded, which is the first one right here. It looks whitish, but it's like a white gold, clearly. And I just rubbed my brush super soft in it, just like that, tapped off any excess, and then I just ran it right on this side. At first I was like, oh no, when I saw the swatch on my hand, I was like, this ain't gonna work. But it did, and it worked really, really pretty. I really like that shade a lot. It looks like that side has a little bit more, so let's see. Let's see here, Gilded. Let's see what you can do, girl. I'll lift my brow so that way it has more room to scooch under there, because this eyebrow definitely came up higher than the other one. You're not always going to have a perfect makeup day, but you can try. You can try. Nothing wrong with trying. All right, I am going to put my eyeliner on, like I said, for the 10th freaking time. Put my eyeliner on. I'm going to do my lower lash line. When it comes to the lower lash line, I'm sticking straight matte, and I am going right in with Meadow, right there, that dark, dark green. And I'm using that all along the bottom, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, everything is done with the eyes. The inner corner pop of highlight, I ended up grabbing my Jaclyn Hill. This was her Vault collection. She had like 4 or 5 of them in there, but this is the Armed and Gorgeous one. And I really bought this package for this color and this one. Do I have anything on my hands? No. So I'm gonna take this. Oh shit, that wasn't the one. Damn it. Oh well. And Coin. It's VIP and Coin. These two are really why I bought this palette. Like, let me put this over top of a black tattoo so you can just see the intensity of these shadows. That was Coin, and then I used this before in a video. And no, this is Coin. This one's Coin, and VIP. I mean, Jaclyn Hill don't play around. And I just liked I don't know, it was like a camo type of, but you could, I don't know. I just liked it. So I figured I'd grab that, and I used that on my inner corner highlights to use as like a brow bone highlight, to keep it real. So right now, what I'm gonna do, all I have left is lashes and lip gloss, and I'm out of here. So this this liquid eyeliner, I really can't talk right today. This liquid eyeliner, don't forget to shake it. This is the one that I ordered offline, and it makes your lashes adhere to it. You don't need any lash glue. It just sticks to it. So, but make sure you shake it, because there have been times that I'm like, why isn't this sticking as well today? And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't shake it. So it's definite, and it says it on the directions to shake it each time. So I'm going to go in and line this eye with the black. Oh my gosh, yeah, and it comes out so much easier after I shake it. Wow, that's crazy. But I'm not doing any type of wing today, nothing crazy. I just want a regular line on the top of my eyeball. So hopefully you guys got to see all of that, because when I'm looking at the top of my eye, yeah, I can't move my one eyeball up all the way in a different position. So then I'm just gonna rip one of these up, right side, yeah, right over here. I'm so stupid. Okay, so, and it dries quick, girl. It dries quick. So get that lash right on there where you want it. I'm telling you, it dries quick. There we go. It's already stuck. This is nuts to me. Nuts. Probably because I shook it really good, so all the juices and the sticky stuff and the glue, it all had a chance to really adhere to the lash. I love this stuff. It cuts out so much time, and I always pinch my lashes with my real lashes together, but just look at that difference. It's crazy, and that took me a matter of seconds. I'm gonna go do it on my other eye. I'll be back to finish the lip, and then we back to complete the look. And I'm shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your eyeliner. Shake your eyeliner. Okay. Pull the cap off. It should be freshly shaken. And I am going to do another line. Try to get myself scooted up a little bit so you can see. And here we go. Creating line number 2 over here. And it is weird because it's glue at the same time. So usually sometimes I'll put my eyeliner a little bit above my lashes. With this eyeliner, you want to make sure it's kind of like touching the top of your lash, because if it doesn't, you're not going to get any, you know, any stickiness in that area. So, you know, make sure you're really applying it to the right area. Don't put it up too high or that lash ain't gonna stick. And I already pulled off the left one. As you can tell, no glue, nothing. Let me put this on and shut up before my eye sticks just like that. Let's see. Lay it down. Am I still in view? I'm not in view. Alright, I'm probably gonna lay it down right there. But I want it to be like, yeah, like that. Okay, and then I can take the inside part. I'm just gonna do this on my damn camera. I want to take the inside part and really get that down on there. I don't want it to be, you know, too short, too whatever. I'm literally holding my camera as I'm doing this. This is like crazy. Has anybody done this before? I don't know. If anyone hasn't, there's a new challenge for you. Hold your camera while you glue an eyelash on. All right, I'm gonna set you back up on my little stand. And I decided to use my LA colors in, I think it's, yep, Sugar and Spice. What I always do. Let me get up a little bit higher so you guys can actually see me. Said 228 when I just said that. Matt's birthday. What else is new? All right, so put this liner on. I'm gonna put the liner on the bottom and on the top. Dude, as I'm sitting here putting on my lip liner, I literally totally forgot. This is sitting right in front of me. The e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. I am so mad. That could have made these colors pop out so much more. Like, I'm so mad I didn't use it. But hey, I'm excited because it's something new I can use next time. So I was going to do the Huda lip gloss in this shade CEO. Because I think that would look really pretty. But then I think just a nude would look good because I have so much green going on that I just think as nude as I can get is the way I'm gonna go. But not too much. I just tried to put it on that. I'm a total idiot. Why does anybody watch my channel? I'm a total idiot. Okay. And then I can go like this. Alrighty, and I popped on my necklace. I am in a black hoodie. And, of course, us YouTubers, like I said, we always film in black sweatpants or any type of sweatpants. So, Charlotte Russe right now, like I said in my last video, huge sale on all their winter clothes. This was one of those men's cropped hoodies. I got it for $9. Sweatpants, $10. And they're freaking adorable. But anyway, that's besides the point. This is my final look. Ooh, the last thing from e.l.f. in their mint collection. Can't forget to use two things, Chaley. Gosh, where's my brain at? My brain is actually thinking, hurry up, Chaley, because Cody's waiting for you. This is one of my days with Cody. So I'm going to shake that really good. And let's give it a mist. Wow. That is the lightest. I can breathe it in and not sneeze. Like, that is the, you can see how wet my face is right now. But that is the lightest misted spray I've ever sprayed on my face. It might even beat that glass one as far as like mist-wise and softness. That was a really, really good one. I'm just going to grab my Tati Blendiful because that's what I do if I can't find one of my beauty blenders. And I just tap down on everything. And in a way, this kind of like, it doesn't diminish the highlight, but it kind of tones everything down. And then because of that, you know, it holds it in place as well. So this was my green eyeshadow and green hand tutorial. If you guys did like this, give it a thumbs up for me. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, if you didn't like it, you can always dislike it. But guess what, haters? YouTube is getting rid of the dislike button. Yes. I'm so happy because I have this one older guy who before the video, soon as I upload, dislike, 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 dislike. And I'm not kidding. I actually had one of my friends, they were like, yo, he already disliked your video. And I just got to click on it as soon as I uploaded it. It's on every single video. Every single video except the slideshow that I made of me and Matt when Matt passed away. Which just means he has a really cold heart. There's some cold-hearted people in this world. I am going to work on washing my hands. And then as soon as I do that, I will be out the door. But this is the completed look with the highlight. I love those Revlon skin lights. Brows are done. I just used my brow e.l.f. pencil. I love that one. I told you that. And then I used an LA Girl lip liner and put a nude gloss on. And this was a $5 eyeshadow palette. It's from Profusion. Walmart carries Profusion. $5 for that, all those green eye colors. So yeah, thank you so much for watching another video, guys. I don't think you realize how much your support means to me, because when I see dislikes, you know, it does get in your head sometimes, even though I'm like, it's just a dislike, like who cares, you know? But then when I see people liking my videos, I'm like, all right, you know, like this is what Matt wanted me to do, and I'm gonna stay strong, and I'm gonna keep doing it. So yeah, I love you all. And thank you for watching, guys. And I will be back this Saturday for another Say What Saturday. Can't wait to see you guys then. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.